Hello, everyone. Welcome back to India Business Insights. Today, we have something special for all the motorcycle enthusiasts out there. We are diving deep into the business landscape of one of the giants in the two-wheeler industry, Bajaj Auto. If you're interested in understanding the key factors contributing to their success, you're in the right place. This video is part of our multi-video series on the two-wheeler industry, where we will cover the major players in the two-wheeler industry, key trends, comparison of financials, future outlook, and how does our two-wheeler industry compare with other global players. Before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. The Indian two-wheeler production reached a volume of 19.5 million units in 2023, with domestic sales at 15.9 million units, sharply down from a peak of 21.4 million units in 2018 to 19. The total domestic sales of motorcycles in 2022-23 was up 13.9% from the previous year at 10.2 million units. This was, however, way below the 2018 to 19 peak of 13.6 million numbers. Analysts expect the total two-wheeler market to reach a volume of 35 million units by 2028, exhibiting a growth rate, that is CAGR, of 17.8% during 2023-28. Even with the expected growth of two-wheelers, this appears a tad optimistic. The Indian two-wheeler market is moderately consolidated, with the top 5 companies occupying 57.37% market share. The major players in this market are Bajaj Auto Limited, Hero Motor Corp Limited, Honda Motorcycle and Scooter India Private Limited, Royal Enfield Limited, India, and TVS Motor Co Limited. Currently, the new growth point for the industry is electric scooters and motorcycles. Many of the leading manufacturers have already started the production of electric two-wheelers. The Indian government has set a major part of India's two-wheelers and has provided considerable financial subsidies and incentives such as FAME 1, FAME 2, which is faster adoption and manufacturing of electric vehicles in India. FAME 1 was introduced in 2013 as a part of National Mission on Electric Mobility 2011 plan and was continued till March 2019. FAME 2, the second phase of EV subsidy, was started in April 2019 with an initial outlay of rupees 10,000 crore and was recently extended till March 2024. Now let's understand the reasons behind the growth of this industry. While the last 4 years have been difficult for the industry, the motorcycle industry has seen a tremendous growth over the last 3 decades and is expected to continue to grow rapidly. This has been due to rise in disposable income, rapid urbanization, increasing female participation in the workforce, attractive financing options, and the last, demographic factors, which is the rising share of youngsters in the total population. Now let's jump to a brief overview of Bajaj Auto. Set up in 1945, Bajaj Auto is an Indian MNC automotive manufacturing company based in Pune. Bajaj Auto is a leading manufacturer of motorcycles, scooters, and auto rickshaws. Bajaj Auto was founded by late Shri Jamna Lal Bajaj in Rajasthan. Bajaj Auto is the world's third largest manufacturer of motorcycles and the second largest in India. Bajaj Auto is the world's largest three-wheeler manufacturer. In December 2020, Bajaj crossed a market capitalization of rupees 1 trillion, making it the world's most valuable two-wheeler company. The current market cap as on 17th October 2023 is rupees 1,45,000 rupees. Bajaj Auto was established on 29th November 1945 as Messrs. Bajraj Trading Corp Private Limited and initially imported and sold 2- and 3-wheelers in India. Bajaj obtained a license from the Government of India to manufacture two-wheelers in 1959 and started making Vespa scooters. Bajaj became a publicly listed company in 1960. As of 2019 internal data, Bajaj Auto has over 10,000 employees. Headed by Shri Rajiv Bajaj, the company has a presence across Asia, Africa, Africa, and Latin America with a robust network of dealerships spanning 70 plus countries. Now let's discuss Bajaj Auto tie-ups and partnerships since inception. Obtained a license from Piaggio, Italy to manufacture the iconic Vespa under the name Chetak in 1959 and sold it till 2006. Bajaj reintroduced Chetak as EV in 2019. In 1984, Bajaj Auto signed a technical assistance agreement with Kawasaki, cooperating to expand production and sales of motorcycles in the local market. Bajaj launched the Boxer in partnership with Kawasaki. The partnership ended in 2017 in the Indian subcontinent only. Globally, both Bajaj and Kawasaki have continued working together. In 2017, Bajaj Auto and Triumph Motorcycles Limited teamed up to build mid-capacity motorcycles in India. Two products were launched in 2023 as Triumph Speed 400 and the Triumph Scrambler 400X. In 2019, Bajaj invested rupees 570 million in bicycle and electric scooter rental startup Yulu with a license to manufacture customized scooters for Yulu products across segments. 100cc segment. This segment accounts for by far the highest unit-wise sale of motorcycles in India. Bajaj Auto is represented here by the CT100 and Platina brands. In FY 2023, this segment grew by 6%, but over a lower base in financial year 2022. Consequently, Bajaj Auto's sales were an average of 53,746 units per month, with a market share of 12.2%. Bajaj Platina, a commuter motorcycle with a blend of styles, sold over 40,000 units in January 2023, whereas the City 100, the mileage machine targeted at rural commuting, sold over 5,000 units in January 2023. Due to various reasons, including high costs, lack of semiconductor availability until first half of FY23, and low profitability, the company defocused this to focus on sales of 125cc plus motorcycles. 125cc segment. This segment recorded a double-digit growth in the domestic motorcycle market. Bajaj Auto is represented here by the Pulsar 125. In FY 2023, this segment grew by 20%. Bajaj Auto's sales in this segment grew 38%. Market share improved by 300 bps to 23.9%. Having introduced the Pulsar 125 model in FY 2020, it sold an average of 52,439 units per month through FY 2023, 150cc and above segment. This segment is the fastest growing and represents 22% of the domestic motorcycle market. Bajaj Auto is represented here by the Pulsar, Avenger, Dominar, KTM and Husqvarna brands. In FY 2023, this segment grew by 27%. Bajaj Auto's sales were an average of 41,002 units per month with a market share of 21.4%. The Pulsar series was the highest selling for Bajaj with average monthly sales of close to 85,000 units and an impressive 26% year-on-year growth. Touring machine Dominar also did good numbers despite heated competition in the 400cc segment, clocking monthly average sales of 1,300 units. The sale figures for Bajaj Avenger and Urban Cruiser were down 70% year-on-year with average sales of around 250 units monthly. Pro Biking, KTM and Husqvarna. The pro biking business consists of two brands, KTM and Husqvarna. The KTM brand and its models are well recognized across India. At present, the Husqvarna models are being seeded. From the first KTM Duke in 2012, KTM India has come a long way and created the premium sports motorcycle segment in India with over 450 showrooms in nearly 350 cities and a well-diversified portfolio of purposive motorcycles. KTM has built a ready-to-race community in India with over 12 models on sale. KTM has bikes between 125 to 400cc segment. KTM brand recorded a 54% year-on-year growth with average monthly sales close to 10,000 units. Now let's talk about Chetak scooters. One of the legendary brands of Bajaj was the Chetak scooter. This brand was retired in 2005 when the company stopped scooter production. This was relaunched as an electric scooter in the year 2021, competing against the likes of Ola's S1 and Ather 450X. Bajaj Chetak is sold via 105 outlets across 84 cities. In FY23, Chetak recorded unprecedented growth in sales, clocking over 36,000 units with year-on-year growth of a staggering 300%, although this was from a low base. Bajaj until now has not been able to ramp up the supplies of the scooter due to semiconductor shortages. It is only in recent months that Bajaj has started shipping scooters in larger quantities. The FY23 production was 36,000 units. In the current year, the entire industry has seen a dip in sales due to a reduction in subsidy under FAME 2 from June 2023. The EV sales, which had hit 100,000 units plus, is now down to 60 to 65,000 units per month. Bajaj is barely in the top 5 of this industry till now. Three-wheelers. The three-wheeler sales for Bajaj has been a spectacular success story. The total sales of the industry peaked at 6,90,475 units in FY19. The three-wheeler sales in the domestic market declined very sharply during the COVID period, with a low 2,08,091 units. It has since recovered at 4,11,093 units in FY23. Bajaj has an amazing 73% of market share in this product. In fact, in the passenger segment, it has an unbelievable 79.3% market share. Manufacturing facilities. Bajaj Auto Limited has 4 plants in India: Valuj, Aurangabad, Maharashtra, inaugurated in 1985 by then Indian President Gyani Jail Singh, has a production capacity of 2.7 million units annually. Key models produced at the Valuj plant include Bajaj Boxer, CT100, Platina, Discover, and Pulsar. Chakan, Pune, Maharashtra. It was opened in the year 1999 and produced all models of the highly successful Pulsar series along with 6 models of the KTM lineup. The Chakan plant has an annual production capacity of 1.2 million units. Pantnagar, Rudrapur, Uttarakhand. The fairly newer manufacturing unit of Bajaj Auto commenced operations in 2007 with an area of 220 acres and has a production capacity of 1.8 million units. Key models produced at Pantnagar include the CT100 and Platina. Akurdi, Pune. The most high-tech plant of Bajaj Auto was set up for rupees 300 crore or rupees 3,000 million and is spread over 160 acres. Bajaj Chetak EV is produced at Akurdi plant. The plant currently has a production capacity of 0.5 million units annually. This plant is also the primary R&D center for Bajaj Auto. International business. Besides this, it is the world's largest manufacturer and exporter of three-wheelers. In FY 2023, KTM recorded its highest ever volume of export sales. Bajaj sold 1.8 million units across the globe in FY 2023. Despite dipping numbers, there were some geographical positives for Bajaj in FY 2023. In Philippines, after lifting of the COVID restrictions, Bajaj increased the volume of motorcycle plus three-wheeler sales by 62%. Sales growth in Mexico and Peru was also higher as compared to FY22. As of October 2023, Bajaj Auto has a global presence with an active network in 70 countries. From Latin America to Africa, from Asia to Europe, there is Bajaj for everyone. And in some countries, such as Nepal, Bajaj has over 45% of the market share in the two-wheeler segment. Even though the company saw a decline in value of its exports, the export market is going to be increasingly important for the company in the future. The company has subsidiaries, joint ventures / associates in multiple countries to support its international business and investments. Bajaj R&D. Bajaj R&D has developed a low-speed two-wheeler for Yulu, where the company has a 19% stake to address its needs for the shared mobility business. Yulu has launched 2 of these new e-bike variants in India, namely Miracle GR as a personal use vehicle and Dex GR, a last mile delivery vehicle. Bajaj and Triumph. Bajaj and Triumph signed a partnership in 2017 which gave access to Bajaj to sell Triumph motorcycles in domestic India as well as select overseas markets. Triumph, on the other hand, will be able to take the brand globally with a robust network of Bajaj across international borders. Triumph launched two models under this partnership in India in 2023, namely Triumph Speed 400 and Triumph 400X, a scrambler version. Both of the models are jointly developed by Bajaj and Triumph at the former's Chakan plant in Pune and are sold exclusively via Bajaj's Pro Biking network. Now let's look at the financial insights of Bajaj Auto. Excerpts from annual report FY23. Bajaj Auto's revenue for FY23 was up 10% from rupees 3,31,447.1 million to rupees 3,64,553.8 million. The company's EBITDA margin also improved by over 23% compared to FY 2022. PAT declined by 1.7% on account for an increase in COGS and a decrease in profit from associates. The company saw a dip in revenue from FY19 to FY21 with a corresponding decline in profits. The revenue has started rising since FY22 and the company's profits are in excess of pre-COVID profits. The company is still one of the most cash-rich companies in the country. As you would notice from the balance sheet, even today, the company has no borrowings and a huge amount of investments and cash equivalents on its balance sheet. We will be shortly doing another video with detailed financial analysis and comparison with its peer group, including Hero Motors, TVS Suzuki, and Acker Motors. Please look out for this video here on our YouTube channel. Bajaj Finance was historically considered one of the most, or perhaps the most cash-rich companies in India for last several decades. It has a large NBFC, Bajaj Auto Finance Limited. It also had the largest treasury investments throughout the decades of 1980s, 1990s, and the early years after 2000. In May 2008, it was split into three entities: Bajaj Holdings and Investment Limited, Bajaj Finserv, and Bajaj Auto Limited. Bajaj Finserv has emerged as one of the largest financial conglomerates in India. Its market cap far exceeds that of Bajaj Auto Limited. Bajaj Auto future prospects. Overall, the company is looking to invest 700 to 750 crore rupees capex in FY24 on debottlenecking operations to enhance electric vehicle component capacity amid an expected surge in its EV volumes. The company is working on expanding the supply chains of its electric vehicle components relative to its scale. The company is creating a separate dealer network for EVs and will expand Chetak availability from 85 cities presently to 120 cities by the middle of FY24. Bajaj was the market leader in India for two-wheelers for several decades. It lost this leadership to Hero Motors a few years ago. In recent years, Bajaj has been able to withstand the downturn in the two-wheeler industry much better. While all the two-wheeler manufacturers are financially very strong, Bajaj does have all the ingredients and a clutch of recent success to wrest the leadership back from Hero Motors. Whether it actually manages to do so, only time will tell. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow bike enthusiasts. Subscribe for more content on business research, industry insights, and the latest trends. Thanks for joining us today on India Business Insights.